Okay, and we're live. What's up, everybody? This is Reach Out Reptiles. Well, actually, this is G.I. Joe's house.
What's up, guys?
My name is Garrett Hartle, and I'm actually here in Cumberland, Maryland. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's too late. It's live now.
It's live. It's there.
And we are actually going to move Joe's entire collection to an undisclosed location, I think.
Yeah.
Over the course of this holiday weekend. Now, those of you guys that are regulars on my channel know that Joe's always come over and give me a hand whenever I'm in need. You might have seen him, met him at one of the Tinley shows. What's up, everybody? Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Guys?
And so you guys know Joe by now, but what you might not know is, well, why don't you tell us a little bit about your situation, why we got to move in the first place?
So August 14th, I got orders saying you have to report to Korea in 2 months. So the 6th of October, I'll be boots on ground in Korea for a year.
The Army life, you gotta love it, right?
Pretty much, yeah. No warning, just hey, make it work.
So with this move, just to give you guys the scope, I mean, Joe's been a customer of mine, over the years, and you have pretty much mostly dwarf and super dwarf retics, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
all super dwarf and dwarf retics, a man after my own heart. So give us the scope of this. How many animals do you have?
Current number is 38.
38 pythons, guys. So that's a big deal. So he's got everything from, there's an 8-foot cage right there. We have a whole, you can see on the thumbnail that I just took, we have a whole trailer of cages all set up. He's got rack systems for grow-ups. You've got babies. You've got adult. Well, I mean, we got them all in here. You guys want to see what a whole snake collection looks like, all set up?
All in bags.
I mean, look at this.
So this is pretty much all the babies that came out of those racks. There's 2 of those. One's already downstairs, but these are all, there's 20 snakes sitting right here in these 2 tubs. And then if you guys have seen any of my Facebook Live stuff or any of my videos, you guys know I got those huge cages. So this is where all those guys are, along with my 2 biggest ones, my Golden Child Het Snow, 50% Kalatoa, and I got a 37.5% Jampea Sunfire Motley that's in there. So yeah, I mean, you're talking, these are 52 quart tubs. Every one of them's got, 3 to 4, anywhere from 6 to 10 foot snakes in it. And, so it's, this is how you pack, keep it together, put them in something that's like cotton. You want it to breathe, so like for your bigger snakes, like this is a 9.5 foot platinum, she's a platinum motley super tiger anery posset albino, which is 50% Kalatoa, but it's 9 to 9.5 feet worth of snake right there. And I mean, so you gotta this is a king size pillowcase. It's great, they breathe, keeps them secure, and then the best thing you can do is just twist it, do a double zip tie up, make sure it's real secure. Obviously, we know these guys are strong. So
we got snakes in bags. We got a freezer full of rodents. We got a truckload of cages.
Yeah.
We got a ton of stuff. So, I mean, you have obviously all these animals. I don't know, the scope, you said there's 38 snakes? Is that right?
That's how many I own. I think here currently there's 36. 35 or 36. I mean, you have a couple at your house. So.
Yeah, so he's got a few dozen snakes, all those cages and stuff. Obviously, now I just got here. I, true to form, showed up at the last minute where most of the heavy lifting's been done.
All the heavy lifting is done. Don't let it fool you.
You're on, are we on the second floor?
Late. Yeah, second floor.
So we're second floor apartment, lugging huge cages, those PVC cages built by Rod Roush for a bear to get up and down those stairs.
You have to show them like that corner,
know.
that you got to go down the stairs hauling 7-footers.
So the big thing was pulling all these guys out and putting them in these bags where they're going to be comfortable so we can move, that they're secure. And the cool thing is by spreading them out, and obviously I've noticed that you've separated them by size, which is a good call. They're all in a single layer. So you would be amazed. I've had animals shipped to me where you put a bunch of small animals in one box, and then they put that box up on the corner or something like that, and it'll actually crush down on all the little ones. So it's really important, get them all in single layers, and then by putting the totes, putting them inside the tote, not only can they not, pee all over and soak each other and use up oxygen and stuff like that, but so they're limited in that amount. But you can stack these up securely, and the animals are going to be fine. I assume you're going to stack the heavy ones on the bottom.
Yeah, the heaviest will go on the bottom, and we'll work our way up. You want to make sure you got ventilation. So like some of these have got some air holes on the side. Of course, you've got got them through the lid too.
Can we pull one of these guys out and see one of these snakes? You have everything already all zip tied up?
Yeah, but we can break one. That's too easy. What do you guys want to see?
What do you guys want to see? Which of Joe's snakes would you like to see?
I don't know what's in what. So
you don't even have them labeled?
Some of them are.
That's bold. That's
bold.
Some
of them I do. I know my snakes.
Yeah.
Some of the babies I have labeled. Other than that, my collection is.
Brian wants to see the retic.
Way to go, Brian. Pick a color, any color.
Mystery bag, something gorgeous, a 9-footer. Any pieds? Do you have any pieds? Well, he said he only has dwarf and super dwarf retics. That means no pieds because those don't exist. Dan would like to see all of them, please.
Huh? Sorry, Dan. I tell you what, you come, you help do the heavy lifting, I'll let you see everything. Look, meet me at the undisclosed location.
Aaron wants to see your Kalatoa Jampeanus het albino. Are you talking about that the real pretty one, like the green head?
Green one?
Annery, you know where she's at?
Do I?
What do you think is the prettiest one?
Oh, like hands down, the one everybody wants.
Well, my vote would be my Sunfire Mochino.
My Mochino Sunfire.
Sunfire Mochino Posset Snow.
Yep.
Yeah, one of 3 Super Dwarf Mochinos to exist thus far. I'm sure there'll be more. It'll be a good project. Bren wants to see your trouser snake.
Don't we all? All right, here's a cool one.
You were missing stories about that kind of stuff right before you guys jumped on, but this is a family channel.
All right, so.
Oh, look at that.
This one, I'll pull a couple out, but this is one of Richard Bilbo's, actually. It's a 75% Kalatoa, 12.5% Jam.
Stand over here so we can actually see it. Get some light on her.
Get some light on her? There we go.
These things are cool.
She's the normal. One of 3
This is a
normals.
young adult female, right?
Yeah, she's pushing 2.5 years old. So she'll be 3, I think, in February.
Hey, Chris, Joe's moving.
But to me, Bilbo's produced some of the nicest normal super dwarfs.
Look, the pattern is crazy from this bloodline.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So this is Alice. Alice is really cool. So I've got a total of 6 from Bilbo. I have 3 normals and I have 3 anneries. And 4 of them are.
Find a good bloodline like that, you got to stock up.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's not the Sunfire Mochino.
No,
this is an annery, right?
No, this is
a head annery.
This is it's a Posset Snow.
Yeah.
6% Posset Snow. But so I've got 3 of the normals. My bets for Alice is that she proves annery only.
Everybody's saying Sunchino time. Sunchino time.
Sunchino time.
Well, I'll tell you what. Besides just throwing snakes in bags, it's actually a lot more to moving than you guys might realize. So it takes you start preparing weeks in advance, preparing the animals themselves. I'm not talking about moving plans and stuff like that.
Yeah, I started 3 weeks ago. Took them off food. I wanted to, make sure that everything had digested 100% because obviously they're not, this is pretty climate controlled and it's not a bad ambient temp for them, especially temporarily. But you don't want food sitting in their gut.
Even just stress alone, even if they're at the right temps when you move them, it's another thing for shipping guys. You never want food in their gut when they're shipping. So you want that to be digested out. Usually, even if I'm going to ship a snake out with the door-to-door, overnight, customer buys something, I skip a week worth of feeding, which usually means they went 2 weeks without food before they ship. So yeah, empty them out 3 weeks before, and then I don't know if you did this or not, but if I was going to move a bunch of these, one of the things that I would do is soak them all in water overnight, probably 3 or 4 days before you actually do the move. That way they're well hydrated, and then you want to move them off that stuff. Just have them on paper with water, so you don't want their guts full of water when you move, or they're just going to unload, pee all over, and then that moisture and that humidity is bad for their skin. What's up, Riley? So soak them before, make sure they're well hydrated, and then just put them back to regular water for a few days. And was there anything else special you had to do for the animals?
For mine, I mean, exactly what what you said. Just soak them. I made sure they had fresh water like every other day, just to make sure they were, well hydrated.
We're really lucky that it's this time of year because the climate, the temperature is mild. You hear nightmare stories about if you were to have to move these, say, cross country in the middle of winter or something like that. People have, it's a really good idea to bring like the regular heat packs, like those 40-hour or 60-hour heat packs. Even you have a variety, the hand warmers, they get super hot. You don't know how you're going to need to do this, but people a lot of times they'll have to wire up heat where you set these things with temperature controlled thermostats, and when you do that kind of stuff, you want to keep them at the low minimum. So for a retic, you probably want to keep them at like 70 degrees so that there's no risk of overheating or anything like that, but keeping them warm. You don't know where she is she?
I'm trying to remember.
She's in my trunk. I'm taking her back.
Right? Here, let me get some zip ties so as I break them, I can re-zip tie. The big ones aren't labeled. It's all the little ones are. Because every time I pull them out, I know what they are.
Yeah.
But we'll go on a hunt for you guys.
I am all over the place, physically and mentally. It's ridiculous.
I'll go on a hunt for you guys.
Oh man, we're hunting through the big ones. We're gonna sort through all these snakes before we ship. That's funny. So getting those guys prepared, making sure. Did you hit it on the first go?
Hit it on the first go. All right, here she is, guys.
Oh man! Oh wow! She's looking.
I
haven't seen her in a long time. She's so pale now.
She's fired down right now. Honestly, like when she fires up, that head is bone white. If you guys go back, I think it was about a week ago. I posted pictures the day after she shed. She was real fired up outside. So
if you guys want to see that, he's talking about on Facebook, right?
On Facebook,
so go find. Is it Joe Hull on Facebook?
Yeah, Joe Hull.
He's at different ones. He likes to change his identity.
My Instagram, I may have put her on there too. It's at scarolina360.
Look at this. Look how green she is already. It's like it's a sunfire, but she looks really green tonight. Those mochinos, man, she looked totally different as a baby. She was like red orange with almost a black pattern. And now that she's growing into an adult, she's ghosting out, getting real gray. It's actually a nice preview of what a snow mochino might look like. So you just suck a little more of that color out. If you guys can imagine like a pale gray background with a dark dorsal pattern, I mean, that's what I'm going for with this project. I'm sure a lot of other people that are trying to pursue the same thing are doing it. But that's a project making a snow mochino that's eluded me for like the past 4 breeding seasons. I've had the opportunity to get it, and this is as close as I've got. They're a couple years old now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it from the female side before I even do it.
So essentially the breeding season.
It's Sunfire Mochino Het Snow. There are no snow chinos yet.
Not yet. I plan on beating you to it. We'll see.
You might.
My luck may be better than yours.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just want to see what one looks like, honestly.
Right.
I'm not Mr. Go Make the World's First kind of guy. I'm like, let's make everything better for everybody that's there. So how would you compare the way they act to a ball python? Night and day. It's like a cat and a dog or whatever.
Have you seen how this thing's moving around? She's nonstop.
Yeah,
ball python will sit in your lap and watch TV. Like this girl.
I mean, she's mellow. She's chill. Oh, yeah, she's trustworthy. But they're active. So you know what I mean. It's like comparing Usain Bolt to Homer Simpson or something like that. I mean.
Yeah, the only one like if you wanted a retic that was like a ball python, you'd have to have my guy Deadpool. He's a motley golden shell tiger. I swear that
he's lazy.
Oh, if snakes. Like, he's like the Bob Marley of my collection. He just sits around, like, anybody can grab him. He's awesome, though, because he's helped a lot of my friends that have had a fear of snakes. They see him. One, he's beautiful. He's just super dark, got all that iridescence, and that kind of breaks the ice. And then they see, like, he's not moving. He's not in their face like, she is.
Very different. You can see she's actually, like, she's long, but
chill.
This is ball python sized. She's a lot larger. People always say, like, oh, no, because this snake is probably...
She's about 7 feet.
I think she's probably a little over. She'd be between 7 and 8.
Well, I mean...
You're 6 foot? Yeah.
6 foot. So
you're holding her all the way up.
She's a little around 7 or a little more.
And that's the thing, guys. A lot of times people say, you know, they're like, well, I'm only used to ball pythons to get 4 or 5 feet, so maybe I'll get a 6 or 7 foot retic. A 6 or 7 foot retic is like a third the size of a ball python.
I'm holding a 7.5.
This is an 8 foot retic, 7 to 8 feet, and it's about ball python size. You know? Yeah, it's less girthy, a little bit longer, but if you put them both on the scale, they'd be the same size. Yep. Anyway, let's get back to moving. So yeah, thank you for taking her out. She looks amazing. I'm jealous.
He is jealous.
I have 2.
Every time
I have 2, but I don't have that one.
And I promise you that mine looks better.
Yeah. I'm not. No comment.
No comment.
No comment. All right. So we got all the animals out. We prepped them with food. We've prepped them with water beforehand. We have laid out all the tubs with lids and everything that they're going to go in. Latch them shut, secure those. Obviously, those are going to ride inside the vehicle with us, so it'll be temperature controlled as much as we need to. And again, this time of year, it's great weather. It's nice and mild. You know, shipping times, like if you insulate and temp box, you can actually ship retics. Like my policy is anything between 40 degrees and 90 degrees. When you start going colder or hotter than that, you need to really take special preparations. But so that's a pretty wide range. Retics, rather, they don't get sick. They don't, especially super dwarves. They're ridiculously hardy. Of course, Aaron is going to Tinley Park. Aaron's not going to miss Tinley Park. Come on, guys.
Sorry, I got to miss Tinley this year. It was in my plans to be there, and again, like I got to be.
I actually had a room for him and everything, and he canceled on me. So you'll be in Korea at Tinley Park.
Tinley,
yeah. We'll have to FaceTime live you or something.
There you go.
So you can still be at Tinley.
So I can still be at Tinley. The time difference is retarded.
Yeah. Can you lift things over FaceTime? Because that's what I really need you for.
What you need to do is live stream me, so that I can take care of half your customers and answer all their questions.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll set up like a live stream. How would you guys react to that? A live stream, remote, overseas personal assistant that you can talk to if I'm too busy at Tinley Park and you can't get to me. We'll just walk over to like a little iPad on a pedestal. We'll get it about this height. We make sure it's nice.
Make sure it's on my good side.
Yeah, make sure it's shiny so we can catch the glare off your head and we'll do that. That'd be good. I like it. All right, so the schedule is tonight we're actually packing all the cages up. It's pretty late at night, and we're going to have to jump here in a little bit. But tonight we're packing all the cages up, getting as much as we done. I don't think we got quite as much as we had hoped, so we'll have to wake up early in the morning and do that. But the animals are going to stay in the house overnight so that they're in the vehicle as little as possible. Absolutely. So tomorrow we're going to throw them in the vehicle. We're going to run down there. Then we have the whole job of reassembly because we had to unhook all the wires, everything for your thermostats and your heat pads and all that stuff been unhooked and set aside. By the way, all the you guys that complain about cages that don't hold temperature, just put some foam on it, guys. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, open-sided racks are way cheaper, guys. And then this, especially with my grow-ups,
piece of foam.
This was, I think, about $22 worth of foam. You put some tape on it, and now they got a nice dark place that they can retract into. They feel safe, and that's where the heat's at back there.
You can do the same thing for all you guys that are like, you can't keep temperature in a glass aquarium or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
The real problem with aquariums is top opening. You get the front opening thing, throw some foam on the side.
This isn't pretty. Spray paint it. Let it dry. It'll hold paint.
So if you guys want to follow our progress, we're going to do it all Labor Day weekend. I'll post some stuff. Go on reach_out_reptiles on Instagram and follow the stories. We'll do some stuff. And you guys can, maybe we'll throw some clues in there. The big question is, who is getting, can we know how much your snake collection costs?
So
snakes alone? Do you guys really want to know how much money?
You want to know how much I've got invested?
A super dwarf? 3 dozen super dwarfs. Super high end. I mean, he's got pretty much the nicest of everything.
There's
super dwarfs. How much does that cost?
Right now,
get a ballpark?
Right now, I figured it out for taxes last year, and then what I bought this year, and I'm around $102,000.
6-figure snake collection. So if you didn't realize the scope of the, just what's at stake with this move,
I'm hurting right now.
There's $102,000. I want to know, the next video is going to be, what besides the army has Joseph been doing to get $102,000 to freaking blow on snakes. But that's pretty amazing. It's $102,000 that we're going to be packing up and moving down the road. So if you guys want to follow our progress and see if they all die on the way down.
Fiery crash. Go in a blaze of glory.
Oh my gosh, don't even say that. Anyway, yeah, follow us along on Instagram stories, guys. We'll be doing that over the weekend. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you next time, huh?
See you guys soon.
We'll teach you from all the mistakes that we make.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hopefully none. Hopefully none. All right, you guys. Hey, I love you guys. We'll see you later.
Take it easy, guys.
We got to get this guy to his going away party.
Yeah.
Go get showered up, man. You stink.
Do I?
Yes, you do. All right, how do I get off of this thing? Bye. Have a good